November is National Diabetes Awareness Month, and 30 million people live with the disease every day. Diet and exercise can help for some, but not all. Naperville News 17's Alyssa Bohenick has the story.
Jennifer Weber knew early on that something wasn't right with her son.
He was growing like any ordinary boy, and then I started to notice he had an insatiable thirst, could not quench his thirst, and he started losing weight. For every sign and symptom, I had an excuse, and he went to his best friend's home to play, and after picking him up, the mother had said, "Have you ever had him tested for diabetes? He's showing all the signs and symptoms."
A trip to Edward proved just that. Zack was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, forever changing his life. Now Zack is paired with an insulin pump that delivers insulin to his bloodstream. This has caused dramatic changes not just at home, but at school as well.
I have a little station in the classroom, and I just go over there and I just poke my finger, and then I put my blood into the strip, and then the meter shows me my number.
Type 1 affects just 5% of those diagnosed with the disease and typically hits at a young age.
Type 1 diabetics usually are born with a defect, so it acts a little more like an autoimmune illness. And they're born with a defect in their pancreas. It's a matter of time before the body decides, or the pancreas decides, that it isn't going to produce any more insulin.
That's different from type 2, which is brought on when someone is overweight and cannot produce enough insulin to support the glucose levels in the body. Jennifer feels that differentiating the two is important to help others better understand her son's struggles.
I actually would love to see a change in the name altogether. Diabetes gets put under the umbrella, and often people think, oh, did he eat too much sugar? Will there be a cure? Will he outgrow it? And that's the miscommunication between type 1 and type 2. There is no cure. He will not outgrow it. Until there is a cure, he will live with diabetes type 1.
Though managing his diet and exercising will always be a part of his daily routine, at heart, Zack believes one thing.
I'm just a regular kid having fun like anyone else.
He's been able to go to camp, but Zack's camp is a little different. The American Diabetes Association holds events that help kids understand they can still have fun with this diagnosis.
Like, I've been able to go to diabetes camp, and I've also been able to go to diabetes overnight camp, which is a lot more fun because it's overnight. I've also gotten to learn how to snowboard because of riding on insulin. It's like a snowboarding camp for people with diabetes.
Jennifer is optimistic that Zack will continue to thrive with this disease.
I think by the time he's 16, I'm hoping for bigger and better things each and every year. I think we're getting closer to a cure, and I feel very positive and optimistic that he will lead a very healthy, long, normal lifestyle.
I'm Alyssa Bohenick for Naperville News 17.
Diabetes is the 7th leading cause of death in the U.S. Someone is diagnosed every 19 seconds.